So hello, welcome back to the channel, and we're streaming it live on Twitch as well for the Arena Open Day 2, Draft 2 for Edge of Eternities, where now, since we have done so well, kind of, in the first draft, we get to compete for the chance of winning major cash prizes. We went 3-1 in the first draft, so we only have one loss to give, so it's pretty intense, single elimination. If we scrub out 0 wins, 5,000 gems, not the end of the world. 1 win, 15,000 gems, that's not bad. That's like, what, $75 worth of value, I think. 2 wins, you get $500. 3 wins, $1,000. And 4 wins, $2,000. So obviously this is what we are aiming for. This is what we are hoping to get. We'll just go ahead and jump right in. So this is the part where I use the power of Oh, I don't even have to use the power of editing? Wow, that filled up immediately. Usually they have to fill like 3 queues at once, or like that's what they do to prevent collusion and cheating or people being in the same pot or whatever. But yeah, no magic of editing here. All right, manifesting a good rare for myself. The Synthesizer Lab ship would be pretty sweet. I did just redeem that card thingy. Ouroboros would be kind of nuts, of course. Quantum Riddler. Let's see something good. Let's see something decent. Let's just have a nice, relaxing, good draft. It's just like any other draft. Only this one is for thousands of dollars. Hive Pool. What? Okay, that's kind of an interesting one. So, pack 1, pick 1 for our Arena Open Day 2 Draft 2. The rare, I think, is probably what I'm going to take. Diadrene Synthesis Amalgam. X green white for a 0-1 Trampler, which sounds bad, but it enters with counters equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. So it's always above rate, so it's like a 3 mana 3/4, 4 mana 4/5, or whatever. And then when it attacks, whenever you attack, so it doesn't have to be with this, you can remove a counter from each of 2 creatures you control, and then if you do draw, make a 2/2. Not bad. Other than that, the pack's a little weaker. I think the next best card is honestly probably Mono Circuit Feeder. I do like being in black. I think black-red is one of my favorite decks. But you really need the pieces to come together for this one. I mean, yeah, and the commons, not so great. So yeah, splashable too. If you end up base green, you can splash white pretty easily for this. Good at all points of the curve. Okay, so now we have a few options. I think I might just take another rare, to be honest. So we got the Frenzied Baloth. Double green, 3/2, trample haste. Not bad, pretty aggressive creature. There's also a couple black removal spells with the Vote Out and the Grav Kill. There's also Codecracker Hound, and I think it's really between Codecracker Hound and Frenzied Baloth. So I think if it was like a pack 1, pick 1 situation, I'd probably give the edge to the little doggo friend. But since we've already started with something that incentivizes us to be base green, I would rather try to fight for green now, unless it is just absolutely cut. I could see this being a little contentious. Codecracker Hound is very nice, but I think I like taking the nice aggressive green card. Okay. So, honestly here, I don't really see a reason to not stay in green and white. Like, we might as well, I know it, quote-unquote forcing, but the pack is overall kind of weak. Atmospheric Greenhouse has not really lived up to expectations. A null, decent sideboard card, but not really one I want to take right now. I'm honestly interested in either Dockworker Drone or the Night Luminary. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Dockworker Drone here. And, you know, the green card also sucks. The rest of the cards are middling at best. Nebula Dragon's okay. They're all just like fine role players, so we might as well just take a fine role player that's also fits in with our strategy. I'm going to take the Dockworker Drone, cheaper on average. Night Luminary is good too. Maybe we could wheel it, maybe not. Goes with the +1/+1 counter theme. Anyway, Dockworker Drone, cool. That's a Starwinder. I don't actually think Starwinder is that even. Yeah, tell Nebula Dragon you said that. Yes, of course. Okay, so we got Tanuki, we got Dual Sun Adepts, we've got Station Monitor. That's kind of a late Station Monitor. I think Starwinder's a little bit of a trap. No, I know, Angela. I didn't get the things going. So like you could take a biosynthetic burst here. Dual Sun Adepts also stays on color. I think I want to take Station Monitor in this particular position. It definitely leads to the most powerful, and it looks like green is getting fairly cut. Okay, so now we get past a Specimen Freighter, which I do like, and I am going to take here, because the alternative is like the green card with the Ice Cave Crasher, but I think seeing the Station Monitor that late. Oh, hey, I changed. Oh, but we're wearing the Mickey Mouse shirt. We took a shower, we went to the gym, ate some breakfast. We're feeling great. Come at me, Disney. I dare you. No, don't. That would be very bad. We're going to take Specimen Freighter here. I mean, Ice Cave Crasher would have been fine, but then you're taking such a power level gap pick. So this Frenzy Bailoff probably, in hindsight, didn't look so great, but it felt right at the time. But that is okay. Love that self-care. Thank you. Yes. I agree. Okay, now it's kind of interesting. So you could take like a cheap blue card like the Ilvoy Galeblade or Nanoform Sentinel. This could be a moment where we delay the decision and just take a Wormwall Sweeper. Also Biosynthetic Burst. Like we're kind of leaning in the Bant space, but we really need to find a color pair. I think at this point, none of these cards really speak to me that much. Biosynthetic Burst is very close, very good card. I think I take the Wormwall Sweeper here to stay open. Okay, that's a late Halia. That's a late Halia. So now back on track for green-white. This card is very strong, goes with our strategy. We could definitely like splash Specimen Freighter and Station Monitor, but I think seeing a card as powerful as Halia this late is I guess it is a sign, right? I saw the sign. All right. Oh, perfect. On color rare. No. We're going to probably take either Might or Starfighter Pilot. I think I can probably just get more Starfighter Pilots. And yes, green-white, you say. Why, is that Garrett's favorite or something? Anyway, Hemosymbiotic Might, whatever. It's pretty good, all right? And then you put the counters on it, and then it's pretty good. I'm going to take that for sure. We wield the Rescue Skiff, but it kind of sucks. I'm going to take Flight Deck Coordinator. And this is pretty helpful for winning races. Like you play a spacecraft, and then you like tap things down, you gain 2 life. Might is right. Yes, very good. I'm going to take Flight Deck Coordinator here. I'm just not impressed with Rescue Skiff. Sky Stinger's okay. The Flight Deck Coordinator definitely fits the bill of the deck more. Huh. Is this a Scout for Survivors deck? More like scouting for cash in the... Alright, whatever. So you could do this. You can bring back like Might plus a 2-drop. It can hang out. It can hang out in the deck for now. Meltstrider's Gear, 1 mana for 2/1 and reach 5 to equip. That's kind of nuts. Not a big fan of that. That can go in the sideboard. All right. Pick your poison, whatever. And okay. So pretty solid first pack. We kind of waffled a little bit, but now we are here. Okay, so we have 2 pretty good uncommons with Dawnstrike Vanguard and the Dual Sun Adepts. I feel like with this kind of deck, you want to be... Yes, I like my streamers easily distracted. Yeah, no distraction. Mind of Steel, Alex. Mind of Steel. Okay, so Dawnstrike Vanguard, unfortunately a little expensive. I think I would rather take like a Dual Sun Adepts. Hope to wheel Dockworker Drone. Pack 1, pick 1, I think you just take Dubious Delicacy as the strongest card. But if we could take this Dual Sun Adepts and wheel either the Drix Fatemaker or the Dockworker Drone, I would be pretty happy. Not impossible, but not completely likely. Dual Sun Adepts is fine. Put counters on it. Double Strike. Another one. Okay, so I think now might be a time to take a little bit of interaction with the Focus Fire. Not a great offensive trick, but the fact that it's very cheap and it can enable some pretty nice blowouts if they go for like a double block. And supposedly we're going to be going nice and wide here. Otherwise, I mean, Dual Sun Adepts, Blooming Stinger, Ice Cave Crasher are all, and Exosuit Savior too. They can wheel, and I think that would be great. I don't want to load up too much on 3-drops, so yeah, I think I'm happy to take a little Focus Fire action there. Huh. Terra Symbiosis. That is interesting. I might be a little too lost in the sauce kind of a thing. I mean, Rayblade Trooper is just always going to be good. Right, put a counter on something, and when that dies, you make the 1/1, so you can just kind of go wide. I think Terra Symbiosis can be quite strong. I might be just too much of a coward to do it, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that puts counters on things. Kind of. I think maybe we could wheel Terra Symbiosis, and this is Banishing Light too. I do acknowledge that, but I think with this kind of deck, I would rather take Rayblade Trooper, maybe wheel something. Okay, I see Galactic Wayfarer, Emergency Eject as another removal spell, and Blooming Stinger. We are a little light on the 2-drops. There's also a Luxnite Breacher, which maybe could wheel. I think Galactic Wayfarer is a little too strong not to take, and then that can enable us to do a little bit of splashing action with the Station Monitor and the Specimen Freighter. Because like Station Monitor you're okay with drawing later in the game. So yeah, I think we just take Galactic Wayfarer here. Oh, Space-Time Anomaly. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna, so there's a Weft Blade Enhancer, Ice Cave Crasher. I think I just take Gene Pollinator. This can enable some good double spelling. It also can enable the splash angle as well. So it just keeps us not more open necessarily. We're pretty locked into green-white. I guess what I mean is that it can help us get to the later stages of the game. And you can get stuff like Weft Blade Enhancer later. Okay. Not much here. Servandum, double black, unfortunately not going to be workable. Mechan Assembler, do we have artifacts? Not really. Probably just a Thawbringer. It's very unexciting and probably does not make the deck. But I don't really want to take the Mechan Assembler. I think it's just Thawbringer. Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground is nice. You could also take the Shattered Wings. Unfortunately, this does not help us splash for our blue cards. Probably Shattered Wings for the sideboard makes a little bit more sense. Okay, I like Squire's Lightblade as a trick, but of course with all the +1/+1 counters, Starport Security definitely seems like a great play here. Okay, we wield the Drix Fatemaker, which I think I am going to take over the Dawnstrike Vanguard. It's a little too expensive. I think with this deck you want to be a little bit leaner and meaner. Emphasis on meaner. So we're going to take Drix Fatemaker. Ice Cave Crasher is totally whatever, 4-drop, smack him in the face. Okay, I was hoping to wheel this Zealous Display, so now I can just focus on going nice and wide, and then this could be like a kill angle if the board gets a little clogged, but you're going a little bit wider than your opponent. Oh, Emergency Eject, not actually that bad. I have a lot of 3s though, so it might have to stay on the sideboard. We'll see. Okay, I definitely need like cheap cards. Okay, so interesting. Dawnsire. This card seems a little tricky to make work in this deck. Yes, hello Mike. Yes, it does look good, but now we're at a interesting crossroads. I want to take either Honor or Auxiliary Boosters here. I'm not convinced this Dawnsire is gonna be exactly what we want. It seems close. Honor versus Auxiliary Boosters. I think I take the Honor. I could see that being wrong. Okay, another Dawnstrike Vanguard that they're trying to propagate down me. Tractor Beam. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really convinced we're going to be doing the blue thing. We definitely need more 2s. Not Wormwall Sweeper, though. probably just another Drix Fate Maker. I mean, we really, yeah, I agree. It is just Fate Maker. I'm just kind of trying to hope that we get a 2-drop. Technically it's a 2-drop. Okay. Sunstar Lightsmith can draw us cards. I get that. We have a lot of 1s, not a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. I may just be forced to take Blooming Stinger here. Maybe I can wheel the Sunstar Lightsmith. Also, good combo. You draw it late in the game. You get the Trample. You get the Death Touch. That I hear that's a good combo. Lightsmith is close to a bomb. All right, Mike. You know what? If we lose, it's on you. No. Okay, I could see with all the 1s that being pretty good. Okay, we're just not going to have 2-drops, clearly. I think I can get rid of Thawbringer, though. I'm going to cut these blue cards. I just don't think that's worth right here. Okay, well, okay. We have a lot of 1s in this deck, so maybe, just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Put it in the 2-drop slot. Don't say anything. Ship the deck. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably... We only have like 3 1-drops. I mean, it's a lot. Anyway, Ray Blade Trooper here, I'm pretty sure. Pretty good card. Another one. You just really want me to have these things, don't you? Do I just take one now? Probably, at this point. The Tapestry Warden, does that do anything? I'm going to mouse over the Dawnstrike Vanguard. This makes this smack for 1 more. It's not really that great, to be honest. Nah. Let's just take a Dawnstrike Vanguard. It's fine. We might play it. Okay, Scavenger Grounds? Exile all the graveyards? Like all of them? No, this pack sucks. I guess we take it for the completion maybe. Okay, technically, there might be a matchup where we want to play Pull Through the Weft, but not really. Ooh, okay. We don't have enough artifacts, I think, to make this work. Banishing Light is just always going to be a good removal spell. How many artifacts do we have? 5? No, not good enough. Not good enough. Grounds for sideboard considerations? Yeah, I mean, I feel like there might be more where I want Weft. Like, they just have removal.deck, and we just need to get a 2-for-1. But anyway, Banishing Light. Yikes. This is, like, not a lot of 2s. I don't like that. Sky Stinger for the... board. Exosuit Savior, that could go in over something. We'll figure it out. Scout for Survivors might be bad here, huh? It might be a little too cute, but the fact that we don't have a lot of 2s mean it's gonna be very difficult to go like 1-drop and 2-drop. Huh, Weftblade Enhancer is actually not bad here. 25. All right, I think I cut the Scout for Survivors. It's just not gonna... If we had more 2-drops, I might consider it. Another Zealous Display. I don't think we need that. Another Flight Deck Coordinator. I don't think we need a second one. Okay. So overall, pretty solid. We didn't... I would have loved to see, like, 3 more Dock Worker drones. So... And we have some good sideboard hate options with the Shattered Wings and the Emergency Eject in case there's just like big bombs that we need to deal with. But we have Banishing Light and we have, this is not a 2-drop, get out of here. We have Focus Fire, which is going to be pretty good in this deck. I mean, we're just going pretty wide. Oh my god, it's a lot of creatures. Let's cut a creature, I think. Okay, is it a 3? Galactic Wayfarer, good. These are good. I kind of like the Flight Deck Coordinator. It could be Exosuit Savior. We just don't have too many cards we want to pick up necessarily. It is nice to have a little bit of evasion, but it's just like a Windrake, and I don't really think that's what we want. Do you like the Honor just to help, go through the deck? Weftblade Enhancer seems good. I think we really need to make sure we hit our payoffs in the Drix Fatemaker and the Halia and Diadrine in order to make this deck tick. Flyers Wear counters well. Coordinator. True. Actually, you know what? We only have the 1 spacecraft with the Wormwall Sweeper, so it doesn't always get its full potential. Sure, and the curve out potential of 1-drop, 2-drop this is not really there. So yeah, I like that. Good suggestion, Alex. You are contributing. Okay, yeah, I think this deck looks pretty solid. Definitely has some problems, but overall, I think our goal is play one drop. Like, hopefully we have a hand that has a early play on turn 1 or 2. And then on turn 3, we play a nice solid 3. We go into Drix Fate Maker. I think the nuts curve out would be like Might, Drix Fate Maker, and then on turn 3 play Frenzy Baloth or something, and then hold up a Focus Fire. I think that would be kind of nuts. Don't get used to you contributing. Okay, that's fine, as long as it helps. Mana, mostly white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9, 8 seems reasonable. All right, here we go. It's time to win money, hopefully. All right, goal 2 wins. No. Goal 4 wins. All right, let's do this. Let's see how long it takes to find it. Okay, we're entering the match. Is it a streamer? Is it a real person? We're facing... I cannot pronounce that, but Germ Poly and GG2 drop make me want 9-8 the other way. I could see that. Short-term goals 1 win. Yes, good to have those short-term goals. Okay, immediate goal, short-term, win. Okay, play first. No. Well, if one of these was a green, I might be more inclined, but like this doesn't even cantrip. Focus Fire doesn't. No. I think we really need green in that opening hand. All right, this is kind of what we're expecting. I mean, we can't always expect the 1 drops to come, but obviously if we draw a 1 drop, that would be nice. Or no, we're on the draw. Never mind. Hopefully we draw a 1 or 2 drop next turn, but if not, that is okay. So we'll start with Forest. Then next turn... Oh, no, okay. Oh, there's a 2 drop. Just pass through the turn. Would have been nice if we had a Might. Then we could have done the thing that we were saying earlier. Fellow green-white opponent, except they played a 2 drop. That's not great. Okay. Oh, come on, man. What? Showing up so late. That's fine. Let's just go Galactic Wayfarer here. At least next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can just go like crack lander, play Might, pass. And then if we draw another land, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Dual Sun Adepts. Okay, it's basically a mirror match. Rayblade Trooper. So, let's see. We could put the counter on... We could double spell too, but that doesn't seem great. We might have to take some damage here in the short term and then set up for a better following turn. So if we go might crack lander, alternatively it's just might warp out Rayblade Trooper. No, I think we're just going to go might pass. I really want to hit more land drops here. I mean, I wish I was drawing them naturally. Classic problem with this format when you keep the 3 lands in hand and then never see the 4th. Kind of sad. And then you have to play like a bad Rampant Growth. That's okay. Okay, that's pretty scary. Pretty scary stuff from the opponent. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty big. At least they only have attacks with the Dual Sun Adepts right now. So we'll just go ahead and take this, of course. Alright. Okay, they're just passing. We will get another forest. Or I said for and then didn't get it. Okay, get the forest. Okay, there's honor. So that could lead into nice potential with the Sunstar Lightsmith. So one option is to play Sunstar Lightsmith and then try to double spell on the following turn. Yeah, that might just be the best move. We don't really have great attacks right now. I mean, we kind of do with the Galactic Wayfarer, but we're on the defensive here with this Dual Sun Adept, so we didn't draw a removal spell. So yeah, I think we're gonna go Sunstar Lightsmith here, and then next turn try to chain a few spells together. No attacks on my end. We may have to just give up our hopes and dreams of Hemosymbic Might goodness. Oh. All right. Hold on. Someone's trying to ask for the... Yep, okay. We're good. We're good. Gotta get all the viewers. Opponent has a Banishing Light for the Sunstar Lightsmith. That's really bad. That's pretty bad. So now this Dual Sun Adept just gets to get to murder me. I don't know if I can take 6 anymore. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to block here. Okay, there's a land. It's a little late there, buddy. No potential for a blowout here. So let's just go ahead and go Honor. Draw land. Play Plains. So now we could go like Rayblade Trooper on the Galactic Wayfarer as well, because then if they pump up the Dual Sun Adepts, then at least this trades. I don't hate that. It's not looking amazing here. I think I keep it as a body too, just in case I need to block. So we do it here, and then we're just not gonna attack. All right, we could really use something big here. Hopefully opponent doesn't have much. Another Banishing Light. Okay, that's pretty much it. Do I just have to hope that my opponent does not... I just have to hope for a Banishing Light here. Yeah, Rayblade Trooper on the Dual Sun Adepts. Not great. 8-10. Block here. They get a 1-1. Put the counter there. Probably just need to prevent a bunch of damage. The way we get out of this is by drawing Banishing Light right the heck now. Exosuit Savior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could Exosuit a land back. It's not very good at all. I guess it's just this. Opponent having the multiple Banishing Lights here is not very good. All right, let's play that, and then I think I'm just gonna have to hold back as a chump blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can Zealous Display Halia. All right, I think that's probably just enough to get a concession from me. Yeah, opponent just kind of just curved out on me. Okay, so what can we do to circumvent this? We've got no. Another Zealous Displays, no. Scout for Survivors, no. I mean, basically, they drew their Dual Sun Adepts and Banishing Lights before us. They have 2 Banishing Lights, though, so that's kind of a problem. Alright. Do I have to bring in the Emergency Eject? It does blow... They can't really use the landers. And it can blow up their Banishing Lights. So I actually do think I want that. And then I can cut maybe like a clunky creature. So I could just cut the Exosuit Savior. It's a little small ball. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's just go ahead and jump back in. Missing those land drops early was unfortunate, but that Dual Sun Adepts was kind of soloing me anyway. Hopefully now in this next game we just get to play real Magic. Okay, new short-term goal. Get on the board with 1 game win. And then the next short-term goal is get another game win. But it's okay. We can come back. It is not a problem in the slightest. I missed out on a standard RCQ for this. I could have been putting VV under the cauldron, which not as fun as it sounds. It's a little fun, but not that fun. Okay, we're gonna play first. Bam. I think this is actually a boo. Oh, for VV? Yeah, I know. All right, I think this is a keep. I know what you're thinking. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We'll be fine. Keep. Mainly because of Mr. Gene Pollinator himself. Majestic. Very nice. Okay, another forest. So we do this, play the Might. Okay, that tells me they have the Blade that gives +1/+0 first strike. I could play the Ray Blade Trooper now. Actually, wait, that's really good. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, +1/+1 counter. Now the Ray Blade Trooper can put the counter on the Might. Okay, so far so good. Next turn, if we draw a Plains, it's not looking that bad. Okay. So we can play, oh, perfect. Look at that, the Plains. All right, this is gonna be sweet. So I don't think there's anything that gets me here. There's a 2-mana Naturalize. There's the, I think what they're holding up is the 1-mana thing. The 1-mana thing that gives +1/+, it's an equipment. It has a name. I don't know what it is. Let's just go all in on the Might. This also plays around a Focus Fire. And rather than jam out the 1-drop, we're just gonna, we're just smacking them for 7. Let's go. That is nice. And now next turn we get to do Rayblade Trooper again. I like it. Banishing Light. We're gonna do it on the Might. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Zealous is okay. We have kill angle. Let's just do, I can't have a board wipe, right? I think we're setting up to kill next turn. So we do this. Put the counter on Trooper. Go to combat. Smack them. Bam. Do this. Tap. I guess we needed to do that. We needed to tap Gene Pollinator. I was trying to think if I messed up, but we did not mess up. So honestly, next turn we just attack, smack him in the face. I don't know. If they play another Banishing, like, that would suck. If they play Dual Adept, Meldestrider, okay, well, that's pretty good. Okay, hold on. Let's think. So if they have Focus Fire, that sucks. I think they have the +1/+0 trick though, from what we saw, and they didn't have Focus Fire before. So if we swing out, they block the biggest boy right here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's lethal. Okay, so should be okay. We could also try to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough mana to do both things. Well, we do, but then the yeah. Anyway, we're gonna attack with everything. They are going to block Rayblade Trooper, I would imagine. And then we're just gonna Zealous Display. Okay. That's weird. Okay, Zealous Display. Okay, they're dead. Not sure why they blocked that. Maybe they just wanted to keep the Meldestrider around. Okay, so that was pretty convincing. Mike did a ton of work. Any considerations on the draw? Not really. I don't think so. I'm really hoping this matchup is not just like play draw dependent, because it seems like whoever gets on board first and establishes that nice board presence gets there. And all, both of these were kind of like non-games. Naturalize. For what? Like that's the Shattered Wings. It kills what? Oh, it does kill the Banishing Lights. Okay, I can see that. Sure. Yeah. It does kill the Banishing Lights. Go down. Yeah, if we're on the draw, we can just cut a. I think Zealous Display is a way to like win the. Do we need Zealous Displays? I could see bringing in the Shattered Wings, yes, because they have all of the stupid Banishing Lights. Maybe on the draw Zealous Display gets a bit worse because they're dealing with my stuff. Yeah, you know what? Good point. What happened to you not contributing? I see you just want to contribute, Alex. All right, I think this is gonna be good. And if I draw it and I wish it was the other thing, obviously I can blame you. Okay, great. Glad we got all that settled. Game three for all the, some of the marbles. Obviously we're on the draw, which is bad. We were on the play last in game one too, so yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna win. All right, you can't really mulligan this. The hand's totally fine. Pretty good. They mold, so that's good. We get a whole extra card. Okay, Plains pass. I guess I could have played the Forest in case we drew the Baloth, because Baloth would be a pretty good. Okay, we got our own Banishing Lights, pretty good. I think I like starting off with the drone because at this point we don't know what we want. We already pretty much have what we want at this time. And I'm not seeing a Melt Strider. Okay, that does things. Oh, this is going to be pretty good. I think we go. This is probably a better turn 3 play because that enables a decent attack. So let's go for a Forest. I think we don't warp this out. You lose a little bit of value. Actually, if we do that, then on turn 4, I think just adding the body is going to be a little bit better. Oh, no, you have to do that because then they just block it and then they trade and that's really bad. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I thought that through because that would have been really bad. So we do this, smack them, and then, yeah, they just take it. Okay, we got there. You're all screaming at me. I know. It's fine. Okay, opponent is smacking me back for 3. Honestly, I kind of want them to play Dual Sun Adepts, and then I just, steal it, and that would be pretty good. This deck could have really used a Biosynthetic Burst. Diadrene? That's going to go under the Banishing Light, buddy. Ooh, wait a minute. Shattered Wings. I like that better. Because there's less targets for it, right? I mean, Banishing Light can hit anything. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Let's play another Plains. Actually, I guess we'll play the Plains after just to, hold up Focus Fire. It's in the deck somewhere. This is an artifact, right? Yeah, okay. This doesn't give value when it dies. Okay, I should know. I have the card too. Okay, bam. Surveil. Get out of here. They draw a card. Yeah, that's that. I think that's fine because then the Banishing Light's gonna get us back anyway. What's the worst they could do? Halia's pretty good. I am probably just gonna Banishing Light that, to be honest. They get to draw a card, which is not good. Ooh, Starport Security, not bad either. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I could attack. No. So let's see. If we Banishing Light the Halia, and then we could play Wormwall Sweeper, and then next turn we could station it up and get them, smack them in the face. I still have to deal with this stupid Melt Strider Eulogist though. Would I rather save the Melt Strider for that? And then we could Is it right to Banishing Light now? If I go Dockworker Drone, So they're not going to block, right? So it's just like either taking 9 and then, oh, no. Then it gives value on attacks. Okay, I think for that reason, we're just gonna Banishing Light. Banishing Light here. We're kind of in a racing situation, so we are gonna smack them. Wormwall Sweeper can help because it is evasive, and Lightsmith seems pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. It allows us to play offense and defense. We could play this, play the Starport Security, draw a card, get the counter, station up the Wormwall Sweeper. That is a Banishing Light on my Banishing Light. That's really bad. Okay, so put it on itself. Makes sense. Okay, they're gonna smack me in the face. We're doing okay. I don't think we're like dead. Not by any stretch. Okay, so we go Sunstar, Starport. Okay, nice. Do I crew up the Wormwall Sweeper and smack them? Is there benefit to doing that? Kind of. They get to draw cards, but I had board presence. So what's the worst they could do? They could go another Banishing Light on the Dockworker drone. None of these have trample currently. Because this attacks put a counter on something, so we're basically on chump blocking duty. But the Dockworker drone is going to be the chump blocking duty. I could put the counters on the Wormwall Sweeper. They could just go another Banishing Light onto the Wormwall Sweeper. But if they're doing that, is that even that bad? I don't know. They go to 5. Then they have to commit to board. But then I'm tapping down my Sunstar Lightsmith. They could have removal here as well. That is a consideration. I like attacking just the flyer. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. This is really tough. At least we have a bunch of chump blockers. Let's smack them for 2. I have not seen a Focus Fire. Yeah, if they can't deal with this, then it gets in for 2 points next turn. So, and if they waste a premium removal spell on a Wormwall Sweeper, I'm okay with that. Opponent's thinking, okay, they're just gonna take it. It's totally fine. Not obviously gonna tap anything else. Okay, no plays from the opponent. They have a lot of cards in a dream, man. A lot of cards in a dream, which I don't like. We've already used our Banishing Light. Yeah, so we don't have another answer to this Banishing Light. Classic Banishing Light, your Banishing Light play. Classic. I think Starport Security is going to be really nice here, actually. We get to do a tap down, and we'll have something with a +1/+1 counter. We get to play more chump blockers. Opponent might be in a little bit of a bind here, because we're threatening lethal on the next turn if they do nothing. I have to be very careful, though, because, they could just kill me. And that's not good. Just Halia coming in for the attack. I'm pretty sure we just do this. I could, double block. That doesn't seem very good. So, what kills me? Is it, if it's, Biosonic Burst, it's 6. I take 3. I go to 6. I can't really see a world in which this going somewhat wrong kills me. There's no, giant growth. A lot of stuff has to have. They have to have a lot. I think it's just this. We get the 1/1. We get the 1/1. We put the counters on the Wormwall Sweeper. We get the guy, the little doodad. Do they have 4 or 5? 7 mana. Auxiliary boosters. Okay, are they dead? Oh, gosh. Okay. I might be dead on the crackback though. Um. Hmm. They. I could use the arena tells. It didn't pass through priority, so I could just like attack or tap this down for 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then play Ice Cave Crasher after all of it. That might have been just a desperation attack. Okay. You know what they say. I don't know what they say. They have something. They have something here. Is it a YOLO moment? It could be a YOLO moment. Also, this 4/4 is not bad either. I'm just gonna smack him. Jesus, take the wheel. You got this. It didn't seem like they had Biosynthetic Burst. I feel like they would have bursted last turn. Are they playing around my burst that I don't have? Yeah, okay, that is a burst. So what? What do they do here? If they block the Sunstar Lightsmith, that's not that bad. They're taking 3. Play the Ice Cave Crasher. I make 2 1/1s. I'm not dead. This gives +1 and +2. Ice Cave Crasher. There's no trample. I'm specifically not dead. Specifically not dead. Oh man, this is intense. I feel like they don't have a kill on me? Question mark. No, is it honor? Okay. Smack me for 8? Draw a card, try to draw an answer? Don't tell me you have it. Always blocking here. What do you have? Oh no, it's okay. Hold your breath, everybody. Okay, we're not dead. There's unless they draw a mountain and play plasma. Let's go. Wow. That was okay. Maybe I was supposed to just attack with the 4/4 and wait for them to react and then tap down what they do because it doesn't get hexproof. Hell of a game. Seriously. Oh man, that was very risky. I may have gotten off a little easy there. It just didn't feel like they had the burst because on the previous turn, they... All right, I'm going to take a little breather, take a little break, just chat a little bit. Hello, everyone. Hydration. Your unrestrained display of emotion there at the end made me very uncomfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the chill zone. We're just going to talk like this the rest of the time, no matter what happens. Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it, Alex. Okay. Your unrestrained... Is this a meme? What? Is this a meme I don't know about? Is this like a thing that... Is this something that existed previously, or has Alex just willed this into existence and now it's going to be a thing? It made me very comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I misread. I thought you just copy pasted or whatever. Yes, hello, Christian. Hello. See, this is the fun part. This is the part that the YouTubers don't get to see, most likely, unless I'm lazy and don't edit it out. Okay, so update. We are 1-0 with our green-white thing. And honestly, after the way that last game played, I think I'm gonna take out the Exosuit Savior and bring in an emergency eject just to have a little bit more hard removal. Sorry, Alex, I know you said that the Exosuit Savior wears the counters well, but you know what else wears counters well? Literally every other creature in the deck, so I think we're gonna just have hard removal. This card is definitely, like, it's not like the best. I mean, Banishing Light's probably just better, but man, kill anything? They get a Lander? They get a Rampant Growth? It's not even that bad. Most likely. All right, we beat a really, really close mirror match. We are in the win and in for $500. Sure. Yes. Savior better than Coordinator. I can see that. Yes. Good call. The Coordinator is probably better in Boros when you're doing like the tappy thing, because then it helps you win races. You know, when you're the beatdown, or even if you're not the beatdown and you like tap stuff and station and like, smack them in the face. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna go in, and we're gonna win, and if we don't, which we won't, we get a nice consolation prize of 15,000 gems, which will help to fill the hole in my heart. So without further ado, let's go into the next match. And, you know, we'll just see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? We're going to face a real person? No, I don't recognize that name. More like... Anyway. Okay. All right, we are here for match 2 against Lambok, and we won the die roll. So here we go. This is weird. This is a weird one. It has a 1-drop, no 2-drop, and then has the potential to just flood out. I do like Galactic Wayfarer. Do I like it enough to keep this hand? We have a lot of 3s. You know, that might be... We have many turns to draw a relevant play. That is probably the deciding factor, because we only have like 3 2-drops in the deck. I can definitely... This is a risk. This is definitely a risk, but it's calculated. Okay, that's another forest. We don't like that, but we do get to smack them for 1 in the face. Okay, Galactic Biotech Specialist. At least the Galactic Wayfarer punches past that. All right, 1-drop. A little too late there, buddy, but that's okay. All right, no attacks, of course. Biotech Specialist, Thawbringer. Yep, just classic Gruul stuff. It's like our first deck of the day. Emergency Eject. What did I take this over? Oh, the card that would have been better in this particular situation. Nice. All right, let's... I mean, it's not bad. So, get Emergency Eject. Is that aggressive? Emergency Eject the Thawbringer with the Biotech Specialist? That's pretty aggressive, and I don't like that play. We could just, like, play it safe. Safer. Do we attack with Galactic Wayfarer? Yeah, probably. Thawbringer comes in for 4 on the following turn. We don't have a great follow-up here. Could just hang back, relax. The aggressive play is Emergency Eject on this and smack them. That does not seem like a great idea because our hand does not constitute a constant stream of pressure. So the question, we're always starport securing and landering. The question is, do we attack right now with the Galactic Wayfarer? And I think the answer is no. I think we're just past the turn. So like, if they want to attack, I think I just block and go from there. They have a lot of chunk too. Supposedly, if they're Gruul, they're just gonna, you know, play a big chunky boy, and then I emergency eject that. So that's probably the game plan here. Okay, going to attacks. Okay, I think I do block this. Because if they're going to crack Lander anyway, so they're not going to get value off of their Surveil. Okay, bin a land into the graveyard. Shocking Breeding Pool, Fungal Colossus. That's a better emergency eject target, I guess. All right, let's get another Plains. We draw. That's a pretty good draw. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're playing it. It's not, like, great. Play Halia. Put the counter on... I like putting it on the Might, actually. Because here's the idea. We're going to... Next turn, we're going to probably emergency eject the Fungal Colossus. We're probably just going to take a big chunk of damage here. Maybe they play another chunky boy. And then we attack. We stack the triggers. So we put another counter on the Might. And then... worst case scenario, we can be like super aggressive and Starport Security too. We have enough mana for all of that. So, okay, we're definitely taking this. Definitely taking this. Not a big deal. We're still at 15. That's so high. They're going to kill Halia. That's not fine. That's... Are they deciding which of their 70 removal spells to use? Is it Orbital Plunge? Man... That's lame. Well, it's not, what's it called? It's not Biosynthetic Burst, the other one, Diplomatic Relations, because I imagine they would have just used that? No, stop. Oh, they have Close Encounter. I think. Yeah, those are the mouse clicks of a Close Encounter. That's really bad. But, oh god, a Wormy? Don't like that. Okay. That is really bad. It's okay. We're just gonna chill. We just get to tap down the Fungal Colossus a couple times. Yeah, that was not great losing the Halia there. Okay. Do this. But now, unfortunately, they're gonna have two big boys, which I don't like. Okay, you're just going to play big old Wormy. Yes. Gain life points. I will use it now. So we're not, like, dying. Ice Cave Crasher, not bad. Solid card. We're going to hold the land to get some good, good value. Let's see. Tap target. So, ooh, a sneaky play. I don't think it'll come up. But we could... Oh, wait. Almost got distracted. Would have been bad. A sneaky play is I can tap my own Hemosymbic Might. Another one? Are you serious? Anyway. What was I going to say? Yeah, tap down the Hemosymbic Might and then give the +1 power boost, +2 power boost to the Ice Cave Crasher. So, whatever. We're just going to do this. We're going to smack them for 5 here. Oh my god, they're falling for it. Ooh, that's a sick play. Okay. All right, that was nice. We're going to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're taking 10 this turn, but it's pretty good. Blooming Stinger, Death Touch. Okay, sure. How are they at 21? Oh, because they played like 50 billion germinating worms. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. That's a pretty good draw. That's pretty good. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? I think we want to hold up the, what's it called? The Starport Security. So, in that case, 4, 8, 9. We play this for X is 5, so it's a 7, 8. I mean, 7, 8's big. 7, 8's big. I think the difference between a 7, 8 here and a 9, 10 here is not insane. Standard deck, someone I know just won an RCQ with. Okay, yes, we will do that. We will do that after this match, for sure. So, I could play the thingy. Ice Cave Crasher, get in there? Question mark. I kind of want to. Get in there. Like, trade all the yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna get in there, just like all sneaky like they don't. They're like, what? I'm at 21. What's the big deal? You can block. All right, we're okay with this. I'm okay losing the Ice Cave Crasher. I'm okay, because now we do this. Wow, do I actually want to... Do I care about the starport security? Like, 4, 5, 9... Because it always blocks this thing. Maybe I just need to keep it in case something goes wrong? Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll just do it for 5. I think... Do they not have anything? It seems like they don't have anything, right? Do they? If they have like a kill spell for Diadrene, it gets bad. Why not Diadrene before attack? That also could have made sense. I do agree. Because then we could have gotten the trigger. Okay, they're just going to crack a bunch of landers. Okay, we got the Diadrene here. I kind of like this because, assuming they have nothing, which, you know, not guaranteed, the Diadrene gets to just attack freely. I can also attack with the Might. So we can do, what, 9 points of damage? Oh, sorry, I saw X equals 5 and thought it was a 5. It's even more. It's a lot of damage. Mouth of the Storm. That's okay. We can always tap that down each turn. Pass to attackers. I mean, sure, you can do that. You can hit me for 5, I don't care. Okay, let's tap down this. Okay, unfortunately, we do not have good attacks anymore. So we are going to pass. You could have attacked and drawn a card. That is an option, but okay, we're definitely tapping down Mouth always. Pay 2. Ilvoy Lightjammer, that is a game loss. Okay, so unfortunate. All right, we got big chonkers. We got close encounter. I see the hexproof trick. Did not see much else. So yeah, definitely the emergency eject going to be solid here. Shattered Wings does not appear to have great targets. And go to the sideboard. Might have been playing a little too conservatively there. Scout for Survivors doesn't do anything. None of these really do anything is the problem. I do like having the Zealous Display. Yeah, they have those key removals. The key removal spell for the Helia was pretty bad, but we were looking kind of stable with the Diadrene, but that didn't end up mattering much. You could bring in like a Fawbringer, but I don't think so. I think I like the deck as it is, and we're just going to run it back, and everything's going to be A-okay. There are no problems. I see nothing wrong with the situation. We're going to be on the play. This hand is really bad. Got a mole. This hand is pretty good. Okay, so we're keeping, obviously. I think I really want to keep land. Keep. Do we get rid of Zealous Display? It's not a guarantee we're going to go like super wide. It's the most niche card. It's something I would rather draw like later. It's not something I really want to see in my opening hand. We do have like a lander in the deck we can shuffle. I think keeping this strong curve out is a little bit more important. Yeah. All right, we'll just play land, pass. Dockworker Drone on 2 is nice because, you know, we don't have many turn 2 plays. Helia, good. See, if we had kept 2 lands, would have lost the game by now. Dockworker Drone, pay us. Next turn we could probably repeat the play pattern of that previous game. Watch, didn't play a 2-2. Nice. Or, yeah, whatever. Do this. Oh, you could also go like honor into, no, it's fine. We'll just do this. Rayblade. Oh, wait, hold on. We could also go Honor plus Rayblade Trooper attack. The problem with that is if the Dockworker drone ever dies, we do not get the value. So yeah, I think we're just going to go Rayblade Trooper, like full cost. Do here, smack them. All right. Next turn we could honor onto the Rayblade Trooper. Yeah. Okay. This is looking pretty good. We can Rayblade onto the honor the Rayblade Trooper, and then we can just go from there. Nothing's wrong here. Okay. Opponent could have close encounter. Thawbringer's kind of annoying, actually. I still think we do the play. Drawing a land there's nice. Drawing a land there's nice. I think I wanted... You could like surveil then draw, but I think I would rather draw then surveil, look deeper into the deck, because we really want to hit land 5 for Halia. Okay, so now the question is, do I just do what I said earlier, honor onto the Rayblade Trooper and swing out? I think that's okay. Because if they kill the Rayblade Trooper, I get the 1/1. Yeah, because they can't... Yes, I think that is good. So we will honor on the Rayblade Trooper. Gene Pollinator, not a bad draw because we can play it. We will smack them in the face. Yep, that's totally fine because we take their board presence away. We get a 1/1 body for the Dockworker drone. We will not tap like an idiot. We will go Mr. Gene Pollinator himself into the Wormwall Sweeper, and we see... Honestly, I want both of these. So maybe we can warp this. Warp it. Ooh, warp, and then... Yeah, okay, this is good. Do I want the Whipblade Enhancer? Do I need that? We're going to draw more... Theoretically, we're going to draw more cards with Halia, so we'll probably hit land 6. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. And... I guess I'm not blocking, so I'm stationing. Seems reasonable. This is the perfect time for my opponent to play Split Up. Counter on drone, just attack that. I didn't like that, Alex, because then it's just a clean 1-for-1 trade. I mean, yes, the counters do go on to the Rayblade Trooper, but with this one, I mean, the Dockworker drone still gets to stick around, and the Rayblade Trooper continues to get its value. We also push more points of damage, and this is kind of a game where the opponent's going to like try to slam big boys, and we need to, for example, right there, the big boy. So, okay, here's what we do. We crew up the Wormwall Sweeper with this and this, and then we do that. Okay, do this, and we can hold back the Dockworker drone to block. I like putting the counter on the Wormwall Sweeper and getting in. Guaranteed card draw here. Oh, no stationing for you. You're already a creature. All right, draw a card, pass. Solid. Pretty solid turn. So now, like, what? They can't really attack. If I just Dockworker drone, put the counters on the Wormwall Sweeper, they're going to kill Halia. They're looking at it funny. But now them killing killing Halia is not even that bad. It's not even that bad. Don't even worry about it. They have to deal with this Wormwall Sweeper that is smacking them in the air, and they have to... There's a lot they have to deal with. They are just attacking. I think I just take it. Do your worst. Deal 15 to me right now. Say psych right now. Wormy. Okay, that's fine. No, this is fine. We can just repeat play patterns. Oh my god, that was really nice. So we could play this. That's really greedy of me. What I was thinking is I could put the counter on Halia, attack, and then with Halia put the counter on itself. But then they just trade, and the way we win this is by getting more cards and maintaining board presence. I could tap out to play Weftblade Enhancer and get an extra point. They go to 10, put 4. If I put 4 now, that's 4, 8, 12. That doesn't really change the clock. Actually, there's not much we can draw at like more than 3 mana, right? Ideally, we're going to draw like a 3 mana play. So I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to warp here. We're going to put a counter on the Wormwall Sweeper and then probably just another counter on the Dockworker Drone. And then we're going to smack them for 4 only. Bam. Nice. Draw another card. Draw a 3-drop. Okay, well, we were a little bit punished for that, but that's hindsight 2020 or something. Was obviously hoping to draw another playable spell. But if anything, now we put the Weftblade Enhancer on the Wormwall Sweeper again. We turn it into a 2-turn clock unless the opponent does something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are very far from biomechan engineering here. Okay, here I am willing to lose the Dockworker Drone, and we'll do it on the Worm, I guess. Honestly, I might want to chump block as well on the Colossus. That seems okay. I guess if they do this, they're not, well, no, let's do this. I think this is fine. Now we're sort of at the thing where like their chunkers can just like deplete my life points very fast. And if they're using a Biosynthic Burst now, they're not using it on my Wormwall Sweeper, which is good. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. And then if they don't apply more board perfect, this is fine. 3 counters. Putting all the eggs in one basket. Maybe I force them to deal with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Specifically, the bounce spacecraft cannot bounce spacecraft. So that's another reason to... We do have lethal. You know what? We have lethal if this works, right? Because when we just like swing out and then we smack them for 9 with this plus Halia, Biotech Specialist is not good enough. You're just holding up. Okay. All right. So we do this. Weftblade Enhancer. Enhance. We're still holding back ground creatures too, right? So this is not like... If they blow me out, it's not completely devastating. And they don't have good blocks on Halia. All right. Show me a bounce spell. I dare you. I dare you. Don't do that. No. Oh, God. Yikes. All right. That's fine. I mean, again, it's not that bad. We still have good attacks with the Halia right here. I imagine they're going to take 4. No. They don't want me to draw. I don't know. Do whatever you want, opponent. Do what you want. Big decision. 4, 5, 6. They're pretty far from biomech. Honestly, they could probably just chump with the... Oh, that's not what I expected them to chump with. I feel like that helps them win the race, quote unquote. That's fine. Okay, they're a little flooded. But... Okay, another land is not a great sign here. What did they bin? They binned an Edge Rover. They binned an Edge Rover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another... Well, they're going to crack lander and they're going to guarantee get to Biomechan Engineer. So what we could do is we could attack with Halia and Weftblade Enhancer. I'm just trying to think of the good draws that we can get. This is where things start to get very not great. Really wish we drew like removal for the Fungal Colossus. That was kind of like our opportunity to do so. I think we're supposed to wait one more turn. They're going to crack 2 landers. They're going to... Yeah, okay. I could see why they didn't chump block with the Biomechan Engineer. So 7, 8, 9. Stomp. Okay, just a land. Just a land on my end as well. Do I care about playing more lands? Not really. Yeah, this is where they start winning. We don't really have much. Maybe I was supposed to keep the Wormhole Sweeper? Just as a way to Pinnacle Kill Ship. That's gonna do it. That's gonna be it. Probably. I don't see us coming back. I mean, now it's like if you don't deal with this, you die. If you don't deal with this, you get valued out of town. They bin a land. So you're just gonna draw gas. Yeah. All right. It's not literally over, so I guess we just keep going. But that is gonna do it probably. Very unfortunate. Uh, I have to block. 4, 6. Sure. Keep a creature. Why not? Pretty sure they're just supposed to swing out. You got removal. We do not have a board wipe in the deck. Maybe we could will it into our pile or something. Yeah, that would have been great like 5 turns ago. So, unfortunately, that is gonna. Yeah. No, no, no. No, no, no. We let them do it. What if they disconnect? You always have to give them the opportunity to make a mistake. Or do they have two cards left in deck? No, they have 13. Unfortunate. All right. This is probably it. I mean, it is it. It is it. Yep. No disconnect? All right. All right. That'll do it. Very unfortunate. We lost the $500 money match. Very sad, but overall, I mean, I think the deck was pretty good. Probably could have made maybe a couple different decisions in that particular game, but I mean, the opponent's deck was very chunky. Thank you, Alex. I mean, it was. We'll do a little recap here, you know. So yeah, unfortunately, we went 1-1. We did not get the cash. But overall, the deck was pretty solid. It was the main thing is that it was missing out on the 2 drops, but it had a lot of good counter synergies, removal, and stuff like that. And yeah, just didn't hit the right stuff at the right time there. Got a little flooded there at the end, unfortunately. I mean, anything to make Halia push through damage, and the game's pretty much just over. But then they were able to stabilize with their stupid little 5/5. But yeah, so I think that'll do it for that. So for those on YouTube, thank you for watching.